maker, your fate. You gotta reach this goal, being recognized by God down to the depths of your soul. You claim to be in his house, then put his mind at rest. In every single aspect, you gotta pass this test. Satisfy the creator, keep the truth in your sight. Acting within the principles and walking in the light. Cause if you can't achieve it, then you're cast to the side. Spurned and rejected with nowhere to hide. Disdain from God's people, then the door slams shut. You're out of the family, that's the finality. What? If you ain't recognized, then you're losing the race. Just a name on a list with no claim to the space. You gotta reach God's standard, gotta maintain fear. The disposition of the king is drawing very near. Speak with principle, walk with a heart that's true. Before God's retribution comes looking for you. Yeah, are you a confidant or a child of hell? It's time to grow in faith and practice well. Now everybody's walking on a path of belief, but we've all been deceptive, bringing God a little grief. Some steps don't get recorded, some errors fade away, but there are lines you don't cross, things you never should say. Unforgivable deeds that violate his decrees, offending God's disposition for all eternity. God's exhorting you now, make a real honest effort, understand his decrees. Don't just look for some comfort, study his disposition. Keep your tongue in check before your poison words make a mess. Until you rag is spouting high talk while you're sinking in the night, losing the Holy Spirit in the presence of the light. You're unprincipled in action, saying things you shouldn't say, thinking you can dodge the debt that you're gonna have to pay. But God is highly principled in every word and mark. He sees man's hidden motives and he sees the inner heart. You didn't offend a man, no, you offended the throne. Now you're reaping the harvest of the seeds that you sow. You gotta reach God's standard, gotta maintain fear. The disposition of the king is drawing very near. Speak with principle, walk with a heart that's true. Before God's retribution comes looking for you. Yeah, are you a confidant or a child of hell? It's time to grow in faith and practice well. If you stack up the offenses against the holy way, then the fires of hell are where you're gonna have to stay. But if you're moving with honesty and acting on his words, staying practicing the principles, practicing what you heard, then you can be a godly dawn, a friend of the creator, where the seeking of his heart is a purpose that's greater. If you don't offend his nature and you live with fear, then the standard is met and the vision is clear. Faith isn't just a word or a feeling in the chest. It's the work and the principles that puts you to the